What is up? This is the War Dog coming at ya, and today's hot book is Arisen number 3. You're the villain. Oh boy, this book is on fire right now. I couldn't get one at my shop. I went online on eBay and it's selling for $50 already, and it just came out today. So what's the hype on this book? Well, it is the first full appearance of a character named Punchline, who seems to be part of the Joker crew. Punchline is a female character. She looks to be Asian, and she has a clownish look to her. I read the story, and there's not much to tell about her personality at this point, although I get this vibe that she's going to be kind of like Harley Quinn, but with more of an evil edge to her. That's the vibe that I got from reading this. But I think that is, well, no, I think Harley Quinn actually started out with like a happy-go-lucky vibe. So this may be a little bit more of a diabolical character. She shows up on about 2 or 3 pages in this story. She looks all right. I don't know how popular she's going to be, if she's going to be the next Harley Quinn. The book is selling for $50 on eBay. I wouldn't pay $50 on eBay at the moment. I think possibly I could see the book dropping to $20 to $30 in a few weeks, but don't take my word on that. I am not perfect in this area. You're going to have to make your own judgment call on that one. But I don't really know if I would spend $50. As far as the book itself goes, it is book 3 in a 4-part series. It has some pretty sweet covers. I like them both. I wish I actually could have gotten both of the covers. The story is pretty good on the inside. I won't give you any spoilers besides telling you that Punchline's in it. But it has the Joker, it has Batman Who Laughs, and it has Lex Luthor, and those are the 3 primary characters in this story. The artwork on the inside is pretty nice, and the story itself, just for this issue, isn't too bad either. It does make me curious if book 1 and 2 were any good. The weird thing is that they're introducing Punchline in this book, and it's only a part of a 4-part series, but Batman number 90 is already sold out on Midtown, at least cover A was when I looked, so maybe Punchline will show up in that book as well, and that'll have some kind of a tie-in with this series. Batman 89 was hot last week, and that was the first cameo appearance of Punchline. My overall thoughts on Punchline is I don't know if she's going to be the first Harley Quinn or the next Harley Quinn, sorry. There's already a first Harley Quinn, in my opinion. I only need one Harley Quinn. But I was always a fan of the Joker. When the Harley Quinn came along, she was always kind of there and kind of annoying. Not to take anything away from any of the Harley Quinn fans. I mean, I'm glad, that they did create another character that's popular. One of the funny things that happened this week is that, well, it's not really that funny, is that this book is pretty much sold out everywhere. I couldn't get a copy. Nobody could get a copy. People are pissed off on Facebook, complaining that they couldn't get a copy. Well, last week, DC fired Dan Didio, and one of the things that I read was that DC Comics is kind of in trouble, and that's why they fired Dan Didio, and that if this 5G, which is a 5th generation reboot, I guess, if this doesn't work out, that there's a chance that DC might either close down or be divested or sold off. So you have this character like Punchline that comes along, is popular, and everybody wants a copy, and there's none available. So you're talking about possibly closing down DC Comics, and you come out with a comic that everybody freaking wants, but nobody can get. What the fuck is going on? We have got a really shitty system right now for comic books. I mean, seriously, it's nobody gives a shit about the shops if the shops stay open, and And obviously they don't care about the fans because, I mean, they could have at least sold probably 1 million copies of this friggin' book if they wanted to. I mean, who benefits from this besides the speculators or, the people that I guess have this on their pull list? I do have a pull list, but I didn't have this on it, and I didn't know anything about it. It's pretty sad that the stores have no clue what's going on too. There should be some kind of like a checkbox or something that says, like, if an event happens that we think is going to explode, do you as a store want us to send you 5 copies or a certain number of copies of this book so that you have some on your shelf? Then you don't have to disclose anything to the shops, and the shops get to decide whether or not they want to take the risk of getting a book like this. But like my shop, for instance, is a small shop, and they probably would have been pretty damn excited if they had 5 extra copies of this book. So that's pretty much all I got to say about this. I've rambled on long enough. In the comments, let me know what your thoughts are, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Even if you don't even watch the show that much or watch what we're doing that much, just subscribe. The more subscribers that we get, the better content that we can provide. Peace!